Yo abusia enenso so da foforo enti ye kwa akoka nsem ahu hia tie nipa bebre efrefre spirit ye kofre spirit yensi we ni yen fresh spirit ntum yenfa we nsi ya ne yen fresh spirit ntum yen hwehwe we nsi ya ne yen fa spirit ntum obi efrefre spirit aso spirit wo bibi a onu so hia wo nipa ho ana onipa pe ne hia bibi e wo spirit ho spirit ayefre no ehifa na yefre omufi connection ben na ye ni omowo na spirit nyina ye baako ana yenya yefrefre na nanom ne nananom no nananom de ehi potin na yefre ye nananom nsamanfo a ewu ana efie bi mu energy bi a esi ho a etumi bowure nipa bi mu eno ne yefre because e ma remfi se abusua bia wo bibi special enu ti no mo se omo wo abusua nkonwa e wo ho eno na yefre and also said the way in fact, when we talk of energies, obi amfre angela no so your friend ananum ye from di si hefa eye sun bia na ubetumi asi bibi afre ne de atum sun bi wo kwa wontumi fa ne ntu bibim age se nipa mu se niama we na me pese nde no ye dwen ho na ye hwe ye frefre niama bebre out of frustration ye betumi afre bi mana se yen ana ye betimi afre bi amana bedi yewu ye betimi afra kofre bi honhom a ye tan ana otan ye ana se niam we na me pese ye hwe in fact when we talk of energy a spirit bi a ye spirit ana se spirit bi a ye spirit a wona na wawu no wonim ne maame wonim ne papa na che se nipa ne nipa ena wo sa wona na no na wawu onu no wu a wo betimi afre ne se o ye saman so bi ye saman ya ye frɛ no ne ye frɛ samanya ye frɛ ne today mu ye frɛ ne hye nipa mu ye frɛ ne de today mu wo ye no to nchanya abosoma ye frɛ from no omo so ye de ben energy omo ye nipa wo omo e na omo ewu e na omo aba na ye energy bi esi wo energy si dodo wo san ne ye wona di san na ye frɛ bia na den ye ditum ye ncha de we say Jesus wo frɛ na oyobi a wawu ba wo mfrɛ ne ntu duam wo mfrɛ ne ntu boba mu wo frɛ ne de ne tu nipam adentia because ubetumi ehun say Jesus eye honhom eni nipa ba nti ubetumi aka say Jesus eye honhom eni nipa ba sa na Netflix no so ye angels eni nipa ba nti sa nkrofo we no omo nye full human beings nti ubetumi aka say half spirit and half onipa dasani nti sa nkrofo we no sebe so omo awu a omo energies no obetimi afra to nipam ana obefre ato duam ade we se ye nsuasua se niam we ne yante ase a ye betumi adi ye ho awu ekwan bebre so wo ye no free nchanya ye si Enoch was raptured oban so aba be hu se ye si Elijah so ono so nsuo na no na ejafra ma bi hwim ne de koy na kire se omo so ye nipa ye hu omo na omo amu ne bibi hwim omo de koy omo so se omo energy wo hwa ye betimi afre ne so ye saman ana ye be fre ne se dan na ye nim ne ye be fre na ye betimi afre na today mu ye be fre na to nipam ana ye be fre na to nuam eniama we ni ye ntumi nti ase there are a lot of altars na ya send ya sichiri we ye fre we di atum sunsun ben ni ye fre ye de ba ye nananom so a wo nanana wawu no owo maame no wo papa nti wo frɛ wo nananom na de he na wo frɛ ensamantwentwe no ana de wawu a wasan reincarnate na wo frɛ these are things that esese yetumi te ase ya nhwe ni ya ye be frɛfrɛ niama ma ye ho na ye di ye ho awu eniama ha ye youth no out of frustration na ye mfa ye ni nkoho ne ye nhwe no ebi na me pese me bubu mu ne ye nyina ye den yetumi ete ase e wo ha sei wo frɛ sunsum da bia wo frɛ na geden wo na wo hia sunsum ana sunsum ena ehia wo ubetimi afre wo na na eginade ba akupa bi se nso ena ubetimi ehu adeko a wo frɛ enti aso anyanyam bia wonim adeko a sa de egina so se wonim dia ubetimi ehu nia wo befrɛ wo de sunsum bia wo pesa wo frɛ bia no ewiase nyo bia de a enti ubetimi afre na emomi just as scripture we di amam Proverbs chapter 30 verse 14 and I read or see those who teeth are swords and whose jaws are set with knives to devour the poor from the earth and the needy from among mankind. Enti wo kofre sunsum na wo hie enti na wo kofre sunsum na me pese me just scripture we ma wo so won to me translate akofre wo sofo na on translate sa scripture we ma wo the Bible itself obi document agreement na yafa na yasoa na ye de bro ye ho wo kromu a nti se serious statement wo ma ebeboa bibini kura ontumi nti ase nti se wo frɛ sunsum because of wo hia na what kind scripture we as we go no metumi ebubum ama wate ase enti wo de kosoa na frɛfrɛ ni ama na dwen scripture ya meja ama wo nso ho obi bebisa se nti in that case no ma ye mfrɛhwe ma ye mfrɛ bebisa bisa oni ama bebre knowledge bi wo hɔ a wonnim a enko ho se wo frɛ bibia to dua mu a ede enti na wo fra to dua mu se wo fra to boba mu a ede enti na wo fra to boba mu so obi nya saman na obi ye de itia saa sunsun mienu ensonsono ye ewo mu ye den eden na obetumi di obi atene mu ena ma kire Jesus on ye mfrɛ to bibia mu ye frɛ to nipam adentia ena ma kire mu Enoch ni Elijah ye se bibi hwimom nti omo energy no yetumi frɛ ye frɛ to den mu se wonim wo nananom a wo se wo frɛ na tell us are they the old ones and I said ye in fact wo hwɛ me a wonim wo maame din atworo ne maame din atworo obetumi akoduru 7 a tworo ne yenhwɛ this is how serious your situation ye nti se ye se ye kofrɛfrɛ sunsum a I want us to learn about this is one of my biggest projects and I'm share. Today we are talking about mystery schools of the bloodlines. Mene wo fa 2 different stages mu ye bedi kan hwe hidden knowledge. Ye wi ani aba share bloodline mysteries. If you want to do spirituality, unte sa niama we ase a enko close. Because ye were spiritual enemies and our spirits are omo nyepe. Na se obi sasa spirit bi enye pa ebi na at least anye yi amebubu mu ama ono onipa ni nipa ba ewu a otumi beye saman tie ni ye na sunsum ni nipa nso wo ma omo so wu omo beye den na nipa yenim no wo mo so omo enwu a omo ayira bibi ehwim omo akono omo so beye den because mema wure mfi se yesi Enoch na beye Metatron angel no enti sunsum na wo frɛ no ana angel na wo frɛ no ne bloodline ye den ne origin ye den wonnim a wo be frɛ wo oma onana bi enemy na wo frɛ ne ba wanhwe ni ya end well with you. Recently I saw a video from the late 1950s and if many of you have seen it you may have had the same feelings that colonialism happened like it was a favor. So wo so hu sa video na afa wo be hu se colonialism ne by te say ebeboa yen ana ebeye ye papa sa na ti ana like Africans were undeveloped and uncivilized so the West came to our aid to educate us sa na ya na eko looking like but mo ma ye wure mfi bibi wa ha said ye ekoso ni nyina ye omo na omo ba ha nti hwini ha e na omo ba ha na omo chase the wind ana nti adenti that they keep coming ye ne ye ko ho omo na na omo ba nti se na ye na ye pe bibi na omo ba so omo be boa ye nya obi bua wa ade na omo kwa na omo ba afekreduru ba bi na omo kun wo ye ho Greek fo weefo na omo kun pre wo ye ho saa Arab fo na be start di ye dwuma na omo aka nyina to aso nti na hwe ni ha na se de omo portray no nti ene na omo be ye dan e wa ha sei eno na ye wure fi se ye nso ni ye wo bibi nti na omo ba ha anani ye ni hwe me just a question we ma and so colonialism was rather seen as a form of educating and providing a model of civilization for Africans sa na omo ama bibi ye nyampo ye ditum se ye no na di bibi bre yen ye de ye ni hwe ti omo be boa yen aha de ye ni hwe wa ha. The masses of Africans did not openly fight against colonialism because of this. Because the popular narrative in the 18th to 19th century is that Africa is in the bush and must be civilized. Now you say Africa for mutichi nuaso. Na omuchesha haban na tere say ye de yense nipa kora nti obi de onu oni adwuma ye nti otu kwan firi ni fie so oba na wabeboa ye ne ye ni ebie eye sa na semrete pamuchowo mibisamo sa nete because sa asem we no mo ka kire wo de ne ono ne kokon ayeden obi a oba na wabeboa wo na wama wani abie no wa kire se de etwitwi yese na yeku yetiri mu dwie ene ne yekeke eka ho no wo ye den na one ne kokko enti na Africa for de sebe na ye yesu ni mfaso obi asa na eti ana eye question. And so deep down in our DNA we have this hidden conviction that we want to work with the obroni. Ya pese ya omo ye adwuma cause omo pe no mbetumi aboa ye. Me si yanya ye papa Mr. Freeman kora kan say ewiase ye obroni dia. Sa asem na oka no e wo deeper meaning but ono ankasa kora oka sa asem nyi ndi so ote ase. Nti yenya ye ne ye ya ade mpo na obroni wom yetumi kora kotua obroni ka say brade enim ne ye hu so obroni wom cause obroni wom dia na che say ye papa. And we appreciate it when we are in some sort of service for the abrofo. Ye do say ye sum obroni. Obroni wo mu pede a ya de papa. Adenti na ye dwen sa. But is it true that we were uncivilized? Ebe say ubisa ho eye no kwa. Se ni ye nimu hwe. In fact ni ani bie ye. In fact ni ye ho deda so. In fact na ye titi nnua so. In fact ni ye wi ahaban se bete se mmoa. Sa na ye ti ana abusua bibisa o. Eye sa na ye ti ana na nkran ha ye ti mpo. Sebe utu kwan central region faswa ko do northern region part baby na fa voter region ko do enche ni de keke ka ho ne ra ho no mu ni nyina eniama wo behu no. Can you use one thing to classify Ghanaians? Ubetumi use ade ba ko a wo ko hu wo ra e de aka say the whole Ghana ne sa na yete patcho mi bisa wo. There are isolated theories that not all of Africa was uncultured. But modern education was lacking in those days in some communities. Enti yet say said you omo kan de na say omo akohwe baabi baako e na omo akopi ade na omo de afam so say sa na Africa te e na omo portray sa ade no to abonten ne ye nyina edi ekire te say sa e na Africa etie menuanom the translated chi Bible no was a German. Enti say na school ni ha na bibia ni a yenkan bibia entro bibia de a ende hwan na kire papa no abende hwan na kire papa no twi kasa sa de ye tworo no ansa no nutumi translate Bible ni di kotwim cause German no onye twi ni nti is it that ye wo ye school e wo ye diem but na enye abrofo ni diem e na omode ye ne bre ye anase ne ye ni hwe kora we ye question na mi jade amam nti se na ye de ye ni hwe a ena de bia na omo ba ha de bia na omo ba ha nti na omo be ye dem pamucho wo obroni hwi ni ha na ono oba ha be establish ni amama ye free because na dwen nya adwumenti yo mate. This is why abrofo people in places like South Africa and some francophone countries feel entitled and have grown so much authority more than the indigenes. Sanyama we wo ya adwene mu o se omo de omo ba se omo beboa ye chese ye de yesu ni faso obi ntimi be se mi bi samwenne se nti hwi ni ha ena omo ba ye ebesua ade esua ye kasa nyina aka ho try se omo betena omo mu binum face weather no ewuwu ye ne ade nyina still and then nyina they keep coming ti ye ni hwe ibisa mu omo no omo beboa ye ena omo bebie ye ni na omo colonize ye nti ne yagye atum because ye pe omo ani bieye nti ye de ni ye ni hwea na e kwachia mi bisa na nunie nti omo begina na omo abe feel big adenti ya because obibini e kan ni nyonku bibini odo obroni chen ni nyonku bibini ye kan ye hu brutal enti no ye beji obia a peanut ne yagye. We don't understand what is called freedom. Ye tan ye hu ne ye do strangers ye nim dia ye kire na asase so ye do wiase niama enti ye be betray ye nua say ye generation as say ye lineage as ye, we are not even generational thinkers. Ye beton bibia we don't care because ye pesika ye peka akesesem ne ye dinimdie no ato akire obi on dream generation ho na bibia obeton bia enye nipa a owo nyansa kafra fa cheme na mu de munnyina ho na monton bibia monton omo ba ye no omo claim say omo be colonize yen because omo be ma ye civilization ye de ye ni hwe no omo ba ye no omo be squat asase ni so ma ye ba bi mi entena ye ma omo ba bi tena wie ye no ene me ni umienu enne ye wie ye sesi e de ye ton ma omo ha ye be ba be ye squatters in our own land say ye nye dadampodia ujina ha usu ewo Igbo king se nka no krapo de African ni na mumu nim asase ne ba bi e ko won cash control in Ghana ho am na control cash ewo Ghana how many percentage na companies e wo Ghana nyina ne malls e wo Ghana nyina how many na ye Ghana for dia wo cost malls ni mu a shop ahe na ye Ghana for dia ye ti kroma ye buru okra ye mpabium ye ntena hanom ni ye nye de ye na ye nyire ye ho ye nton bibia e beduru ba bi ni ye behu ye ni so because omo bre yen civilization omo be boa yen omo be colonize yen nti ye ne omo mpreche na omo abetena ye so na omo aye pompous e wo ye so because they feel they are doing us a favor so na the whole thing na kwakoye even with apartheid and other forms of oppression is this true the ekoso nyina obroni no ye say no ko airport a wo obi a wo ye very observant. So woko airport biya from UK to US to everywhere. Baby a blacks no planes ni ade no ko. Yen ye fu tia big better you. But wo hwe baby a omo planes ni ade no wona bo so mo de akọ isolated place bi low key. Enkrofo we e kire ye niama bi but obibi ni say ono na dwen ma ne ho so da. Me dwen ho am ntumi nte ase. There are places ankrofo we ye omu bi omu ani omu bi enye ye omu bagana be ye we wotu kwa akọ omu kroma ukite sika bebrebe a wokoto ono na de kra na oprapra ne hwe wotena konwa ne so a akonwa ne ye nipa 8 na etena so a wotena line so obi entena ho ya rehosem na omu ba ha ye soso omu so. Don't tell me say me a racist o. I'm not even saying that because broni pom ni asem bo bibini adwene na medwen ho a na mintumi nti ase. They be a fresh spirit. When we talk spirituality, and yet they are so low. Inti faso bi enimu mayen. Eno na me person ne ye hwe. O fresh spirit e de ayeden. O fresh spirit e de ayeden. And how does this affect the secrecy of hidden knowledge that can liberate consciousness? Asemya mekike yin so buroni ye say so obi fretunso so obi ye say no ubebisa ho say no nimdie ewo mu a efa liberation and consciousness ho no eye dien asem we efa ho ben eno na nda me pesa me no ko so low na yetumiti asehwe say yanti nia mabi ase a will become jokers bibia e supply obi sika ne aduane bia out of laziness on sorry nye hwe obefa na wa package na waton na wo so frustration ti no na wudi akire emfa ye nko ba bi o enye no na ye spirituality. I'm telling you this point blank. These are things I betumi focus wo so yetimi liberty ye ho ye liberty ye generation e liberty this continent say ya anhwe say niam wo ye anye ebeduru ba bi no yeti ye kurom ye nya ba bi ntina sese wo kokurom a 24 years o ye security ye girls ni nyina dane ahawofo ebi no bebrebe na say niam we na metwe adwen abaso say ye nto ye bu ni ye hwem mo akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie kese so fe ne ye start. Yo abusia nanso so ye kwesi ada biome mankrankra bi ache mankrankra bi akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie kese yi eso edi ameje so e this platform you see the prettiest preacher Kasongo the living saint akope the whole world people na mean we so me say me saint we what be that the ope bia out to me the frame and that topic I discussing the mystery schools of the bloodlines so what person wo frɛ sunsuma maybe say wutumi hwe pa enu nie because sunsum na nkasa enti bloodlines na se because sunsum ni timojanim so when you ante sade we ase a ebedin esan se sunsum tina moja munti ena mutwetwetwa moja baabia but understanding the womb ne ye den eno na me pese ye kom deep ne ye hwe. Now let's look at the hidden knowledge. Me catch say ye be hwe eniama 2 ye be hwe the hidden knowledge na fe ya hwe bloodline mysteries inti mum endi kan hwe the hidden knowledge ye say hidden knowledge a ye den. Why am I saying all this? Edenti na makotam sa topic kakraka we ediaba. Well, I can say for 2 reasons. The enti a me pese ye hwe hidden knowledge no eniama mienu nti na metumi aka say nunti esese ye hwem. Firstly, Because of what I observed in these pre-independence videos of how Abrofu used to see their presence in Africa. Sadia we wahu say yansha na yansha ho asema anka de bia obibini abofra be feel less. Omo ni omo tena classroom wosoro ho no ma western world na omo beat omo ye clever than they are, but still omo mbu omo so omo yobi ya ka no kra kire ye ho a e den ma ye minim ne enti. Most of us keep on asking, how come these guys easily started colonizing us? But part of the truth is that they came back dressed like how our ancient ancestors used to dress, and spoke with confidence like how our ancestors used to. And we amba preko pe na be fire into situation be more because wo share your hoden, your energy, your frequency, your vibrations, any everything na ube bisa wo ho say ye den pan enkrofo we timi twi fire so na ye den kro na Africa for say omo ye hiafo e man krofo we omo yo okay e ma ye beku ye ho atua bibia afa eposo afa baabia say ye ko omo ube bisa wo ho sa question we say e ba ne sen because tie ye weather kra wa Africa han these people have to pay to come and experience just the weather, not to think of the food, not to think of the women here. But at the inti, and I yet ayet is almost be omo yomo no mo boy and yet sebe yesu eni fasobia. I didn't see yet sir. We na maybe sir. Because obi tonebo e investi won wickedness mu. Adia ba kwa every Ghana for penny. Who soon oyibo kin ho. People will take their time and invest in their wickedness. What do we do? Ye pe bibia fast. Ye pe bibia quick. Ye to me investing in anything. Na de so when create investing entimi nya wo de ada ya mpesa wote aseni from owusu ansan owu ye actor no de besi actors aye wo sesi when they go there they are big. When we are here problem alanko ukoka obenya asem ba opani ye nso ene yesasa wo ka no kure wo ho because no penny timi bu anipa e ma ne timi de ne ho. Bible say lack of knowledge my people perish. Also know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Say ya nshase ye beka no kure wo niama we mu nyina ho a ebre ene ye bebre bisa wo ho sa adenti ene niama we enkrofo we e back no mo ye te se de ye pe ade en connect with you nimpo no unya connection bia e ba ne sen ene omo ba na ye ho odi nyina akọ fom na ye ni omo ye ti omo ne ye da fom omo teti aye so because no omo aba bibia ye nim bibia ye connect e ba ne sen ene omo tumi ba ne te se de ye nim ene ne ye connect eno na mpese ne ye hwe they knew science and mathematics and so many educational theories that we felt privileged to want to know, but we lost the memory of this understanding that we in fact had those principles and we lost it. Yendwin kohokra. Yendwin kohokra se ni ye wo bibi a yahwere. Why na ma yahwere ye? Ayete say wote wo dem. No bi abe rent dan no. Na when you wa junior free so one shall bet me cross and rent bi woni bam so bet me kura twam wo dem wo na woko. Unim say ye wo dan. When you lose your memory, that's the end of it. Oh. When you lose your memory, that will be the end of you. Inti e ba ne sen na ye what science your ancestors na they were astronauts na they keke ka ho e ba ne sen ye be hwe fom tu na ye te say ye ni hwe se obi no de say niam ni nyina afiri ni kurom a o de bre yen eno na mpese ye hwe yen kai po se ne ye wo na ya hwere obibini ntimi ngi ntum se bibia wo wiase bia 15 so ne oditum so ka wo nanum onye effort so be ye bibia wo ho ye lose ye ho completely. Na you lose bibia including your mind. Na you ntehwiase because you lose your memory. They stole all our memories. Bibia you will be all our assets. They stole the rest and burned the ones we had. And so, seeing educated while Obroni was like seeing God. Omo fa bibia de koye. Omo de kwa no omo said yaka ni na me na make catch say there is no artifact, there is nothing. Ankrofo we wo mo ho a emfiri krom ha omo de call ye na fedie omo say bibia say ye kire no cover all the traces nti ye mpo ye nkai se ne ye wo bibi mpo e wo ho no mo menua bibia omo de kwante fe beduru ba bi no ye hu obroni a owo knowledge ana owo education bia na ye say onu ene wo bibi nti ye say ye ko so low ne ye som no no tumi ma ye bibi e ba ne sen because we've lost everything into no Immediately, no, we want to be their slaves so we can be educated. Yes, I net yana. Pamucho. Na me baba ako kasa. Ewa America. Na mi bisa ne say, onka no kware pa. America ho not no ye happy yana. Senke juma pa wo Ghana ha etua ne 3,000 a month anko beko ho ana. Mi bisa no na fo hwe manim. Na mi bisa say kura wutima usunsum nyinara adum. De bia wo koba unturo bia letter so de bia ye betworo wo letter. Sex korampo ho adin wo ho yentuaka Africa de omutua sex bibia ye joyous, the weather, the food, the freedom, everything is here. Adenti na ye bopi so say ye ko na meka say mu leaders ni binum won eyomo ye ade bi omu use omu head. Before you have issues with where your children find a little peace, make sure say we create a platform ama wo ba na akokun tokwa wa be yi no ba na be fi obenya peace. When your child is finding peace somewhere, you don't create chaos there. Aya na nyansa no wo fom. Penimfo, omo no mo di o man ani, but omo ya there, they don't calculate nothing. Ebinum. Hey, but asem anyanya bia we dey asem bisa. Pamucho wo no we dey mo bia bunfu. Ada na nkrofo no mo parliament ni bebretiri hu apa. Not an man they can't take care of themselves. Me, I'm very good. I can supplement them and make them look good. When you are singing, and they are at the OC, you know, what you pictures. I say, hey, are they almost school, baby? I want to be sure. And I say, what's up? And a parliament want to be draining omo. Hey, when you must have my mutual yes, I mean, yes, Obi a making chair and the crown and you ask me to me, I say, so one tank a good and yes. Ha! Enya no na topic na busia o ma yen fancy he ya wa mesra mo a ti bi bisa me ba no senka de ne yekoye wo ho enti no ono beje hwe wo ho but wo na wo bibia no wantimi ansisi wo structures yie enu nti na wo ma beko ho enti wo ba ni seek peace wo ho a you don't make chaos there because wo yes adedede na wo ye utiri hu kwabo no na ababa ka betena Ghana omo te wo na aduane kakra omo bedi nti no omo no omo bebre nti ayi amomien kakra Mama ye who said ye use authority. Ebe bua ye nyina as black people na ye ego no wasro. The second reason was that you all know about the spiritual mystery school I want to launch. Every day when I think about this project, something speaks in my genes. Mankasa speaks to me, say it speaks in my genes. Ebisam say, why are you making it a mystery school? I didn't think I'm saying a mystery school. Why is it not open to all but selected and for only a few? I didn't think I'll say binum na eba. I adjune no ana brofo no me use to ama school ninti and me gene draw me attention atu bibi so ana. And why the word mystery? Ade we aye wo so wo me nipedua ase ana me genes ni mu. Ti bibi sa me ho say why the mystery school? Why mystery? Me bisa sa question. In spirituality, the term mystery school connotes two forms of principles. When you hear mystery, and I said mystery school now, me chire mu kakra ama. Ma me chire mu. Where you reason ti ankrofo ka say nyo bia de betimi practice spirituality, de enti e ankrofo ka sa no. Ma me chire mu wa ha say ma. The Abrofo formula believes that certain people do not deserve certain knowledge. Because they are less than humans. That is why you have the Bible. So you create a separate society for them and give them religion for spirituality. And then the true hidden knowledge of the universe is kept and taught in a mystery school. Omo the entire omo can mystery school no. Eno na mebubu mama no. Chemu ate. Isro pa. If the creator created you, se obo ade ne bo wo a wabo wo se ne seso nti wo ye obo ade prekupe. That is why you are able to do ade bia obo ade ne ye because so ye nyame onyame nsum nyame but enkrofo bi betimi asum nyame tie so obo ade ne bo wo a wontumi nkosom no because obo wo se ne seso nti wo so be ye obo ade nti utumi bo ade na mom tie se abode bo ade a eno na oclaim ownership. Nti ade a eye obi a oye abode abono eno no be ka kire ne se som me because ono no have ownership. Nti se yesi ye kan anka religion is not for blacks because blacks ne de eye obo ade ne bo omo nti omo so ye obo ade Nti omo to me submit to anything. But nkrofobia abode abo omo de. Omo betimi submit amasa abode no because ehonum no ownership ewo ho. Enti se wo ye obi obo ade ne bo wo de a wabo se ni su ni ne sesu ntu ye nyame prekope. But se ye wo lab bi di a ende de ye obi a oya abode na abo. Ti ono obetimi ahye wo so akire wo de a wonye. Nti osom is not for everybody. Monte sa mystery way. I say won't ase a we can pick it as a topic and go deep about it one day. Wa wote ase no so minim say what ase. Nti ye won krofo wo hodom a ye the Bible na hye omo nsa. Wo hu say tie, if you don't bring your case to me, I will never come to you because me ye focus, me wo content. Nti me content no na me wo agenda, na me wo process, na me wo destination. Nti me ye focus. Inti se wan fa wasem amba ha me fa masem me bebie wo tokora nto abonten ba wo de wasem ba ha so de a meti bia ma because your kraman ya sin ni nanum na utumi du nsa hye nanum didi agro wo hwa na wo nope, it doesn't work like that here. So it's in two folds. The reason why I'm a friend in mystery school no and na matchro said the abrofo no ye omu chiche nipa mu ti said the King James ye or wo demonology book no san so what Bible or de ma ebinom no eno na matcho bebo a machichem na mede ama wo no but mede ene say mede ene me mfa nkoye de abrofo no ye ni bi ba magya ne open nti se connect na resonate with you are able to pick any keys and unlock yourself. That is the beauty of this school that is coming. One kasa uyesa ubeye effort na wama what take your opportunity you are able to unlock yourself to the level you have to get to. That is the operation. Now let's look at bloodline mysteries. Say yante sadie we ya say ayentumi practice sunsum sam na yakofre sunsum ubefre obi tanfo. There is something about occult societies that affect all of us. There is something about occult society affecting you now. You see, hidden knowledge was not always the case. Because before our ancestors, na bibia wo division bia ni ho. Na there is no Islam, na there was no Christianity, there was nothing. Na there was nothing like division bia ni ho, but they were there and God that you call was with them. Now there were no called groups, no be and teach you spirituality. So can we say not because obi and teach you spirituality no munim shiana, no muni nyami ni shiana, a question and me jama. Nti me be say me who say so be and teach you be a spirituality who spirituality ana. Spirituality no wo, but the mysteries around it and a yechichem ni edi bia to baby a maybe num. Nti wo ma twere kra wo Bible no mu, o se o de asempa de hinta. Ye kan Bible na ye nti ase. The world was not functioning by division and secrecy, no. And as much as it will be difficult to state where these changes began, we can only refer to a typical time when the Greeks and Romans invaded African temples and schools, destroying all forms of civilization and education. And what you bet me tracy Ascension because now there was no division, now there was nothing. Enti ehina ade we start fie baby e betumi ehu afi pe eye baby a meka kire otesi when these Greeks and these Romans no mo invade Africa no ekonom na fe de nchichemu ene de any form of the civilization ni education ni nyina start ye. So think twice when you feel there was nothing here in Africa. Man, stop thinking. I remember a small example. No, say Tree Bible. No, it was a German who translated it. Who taught him? If there were no schools here, the only thing you can say is na ye niyama ba ye niyama wo ye diem. I didn't think that ye to mean dreams idea we say. And after leaving the land to decay and corrupt for over 1,000 years, they came back again with a brand new society made up of Western royals and their private sponsors to begin slavery. Nicely, because you were fighting. Kuma pima pimbeba ye chia santifo bi numa ya kwakwaye the quest of akabula na. Ye kwakire baby omoche ya santo ade ne to ni de gua ne mfofo na ba ne ye kubi ne ebi no ba ne ye kubi ne ebi no ba. Enti ni se santokwa we na mo be ko de ye ntumi nti ye be ko no yakohwehwe new plan ne ye de aba. And I make sure no. People can invest in their wickedness. People can invest in their generation. People can invest for lineage. What are we doing here in Ghana? and in Africa. We sell everything, full. All these things are ye kan ye nsa omo no mo be ye papa no. Omo so na no omo ba ye nanso. Nti sa nkrofo we ya wo. Wo kwa America po ahwe visas a wo be ye. Wo kwa UK ahwe hok po hwe document ekoso. Sa nkrofo we wo feel say hwi ni ha. And omu nim nyansa nti omu ja omu bibia na omu they keep coming and keep going and keep coming and keep going. If you think like this, then you were a joker. Enti na make catch am say mo amu America museums no mo visit bi wo Roma, wo Italy anya visit bi, wo UK visit bi. So you can think wild. When they came back, they were more educated and we were corrupted in morals and consciousness. Omu be fa bibia ko na the pain. A omu de ye ko mu. Say efie bi wo ko sesia. Na se eja tofie nim na efie nim nyina ahye ye betichi fie nim nipa nyina akọ na eja tofie wo na efie ni nyina ahye na nipa baako na okokuro ma na okọ afuom na obai na asem na sie wie ma bibia ahye na bibia akọ na se nipa ne start se onyin na o survive a na obewu na nche na owu na ne mba ne ba mpa to de na omu nim ede na omu kai omu nim hwe omu nkai hwe nti omu de ade omu wi a wo fie ho mpo ansa na omu hye fie ne de bre na onim ade ko nti obekoto no waje nso ebi ananka ye ono anade. Is this the position of Africans? We don't think. Omo ba ye no ye lose bibia, ye lose ye morals, ye culture, ye lose bibia, ye lose your consciousness. So they offer to help educate us if we allow them to stay on our land and take our resources. Ayi akromfo abefa kromfo akowia odofo ne hwan we yanjuma resoma na eto ye ya be sisa wa uniama robbing Peter to pay Paul ena omudi se niama we aba so ya be yese nyama wa age sese ade no masan abahwe ni ha omudi de omudi ko ni na akọ ese ni na echi no masan abehwe wase ne ye pese ye hye no obibini se mendwen there's this scripture in the Bible that say that opam sunsum le baako no okono obabie mo de multiple spirits de beba obibini nim say ye spirit asem ne ye ka obibini nim o omo baaye e no omo komu sa no odin ni de omo fa no omo de kokobo omo no omo de another thing baaye de bia they keep renewing their plans obibini si on dream deep emfa ne ho nti omo aba se se omo be ye o papa nti na me ni unya asem me pese me yo hwe kura me yi wadi uwi amade ya na me yi wadi wo de ekọ me de bet me nyo hwe mpo no matter how huge the amount is me yi wadi ya me se ko I want to see you afar from me cause me nim the next thing na obeye nti me oya me ade na akọ a ye mbabako and try po don't try it adwen e ba wutirim na akọ me nim adwen foforo be san aba wutirim ti wo de akọ a tena hɔ a that covenant took us back into slavery and colonialism. Omo kwa no omo baaye no ye hu ye nyansa ye ne omo ko negotiate so okay yo mo mbekire ye niama na mo de mo mfa ye asase ne ye resources ne ye ne. So the plot of these people is simple. They invested in their whatever. Into omo aba ya pene so omo mfa ye lands no no omo mfa ye minerals no obi baby say how who built all the borders, who did it? Asase no mo chichem no bi ade ne border ato African is squat asase so na no che from parliament to whoever se mo obi bi pa bi a mo be ya mo turn African map no down na mo cancel all your covenant ene mo agreement no na mo minerals no mo oils ni ade ni na emeye mo dia ansa na mo awurane mo anu say na me ni America for ko na me yese na me yese. Don't joke with agreement. Mama yan deep kakra. Why ni yede nkrofo na omote kuro ni mu no to amaniem in the name of ego. We should learn how to use authority. Omo plan is very simple. Omo beko na omo aba, omo beto omo bo ahwehwe de awope na omo packaging the fine because yen yeti kuro mu ha ye easy. Ye pe fast. Ye need time. Ayedi besua ayede ne any time kra we don't care about tomorrow say ye pe car ende fa car ne bra betwa asase 10 plot amount ne yaje car no ye de call ye fa wa ne ye park woncho ne ye nua ben kwantese ne ya ware 4 or 5. This is how some of us think. Ye de kwan me say omo besra asase tena so mpo mo hwe kwan omo de ye fa so ne omo ayeton omo mo hwe ne ye na mo ndwen twice. Ugina ha na wo ye xenophobic Uni Igbo king na eko. Uni China city wo Kumasi. Ah, uni masase ankrofo we wo. Bayire ni gari ni ade omo ye. Uni asase omo wo. He, di amu be uni ye mom na wona ne ko. Nkrofo ye mani nkitinkiti omo zero communication. Omo ade mukro mu he nyina abos. Look at the malls. All those places ni they are not for rent. Omo atoto. Na mi bisa wo no. Ujina hade ntokwa na wo ko as an African. Wo bubu borders na wie. Wo ko. Ha! Yeah, Mobo. All the knowledge you people are acquiring is just for speaking. No sense. Mo fancha me some of you. Ujina na onu ni African ni wato bi okun. Ekuro mu hana moteno. Mo ne mo check well o. In fact, from Trasako nyina ko Mirage ni hwan mu dia. Eye hwan mu dia maka. Ujina unu ya bibini na akoto ahie na ujina ho na woko. Enye nipa ne ton ma no. Ni oton asase ne ma unu ni asem a de akoto na asase na one ne wo asem. I am who the way I dream. O kana wan kan ye so a. Hey! All the companies from Spinters Road to where? Say si o matie se akura se o mu to asase no e wo yechi. Mu de montena ho na mo fa mani hwe se nya na muni munu e bibi ni mu nko. Na montena ho. If you see a man with a beautiful family and well-educated children, wish for these things and find a way to destroy his home. Adwin na omo de bae na bi no. Na omo je omo adwuma ni so yie. Nti omo fra yen yabusua ne se yabusua kontonchi. Nti firi sa abusua ni mu na fa ho bebo Kristo abusua. Se ya were waso. Tam na Moses esesa Israelfo no. Efi Egypt na ode omo akono. So sesa omo na ode omo kogu wilderness. Nyo omo duru wona fe de mafia ya we start so omo mafia omo wo. Omo bejeje wa ma wapu obusua apu fie apu bibia na wa ya ankonam wo be ya ankonam wie a ekwan bi omo pe no omo de wafa so. Is that the condition of Africans right now? When his home is destroyed, then go ahead and burn all his books and steal his culture and way of life. Is this the condition of Africans? It has worked. The reason being that we are selling our way of life as spirituality. Edura yedi tia dia yede som embo be ya first no se kuro tu obi a omutumi tu bode animu nnoko no na omo de boba na to jem na omo de bode nnoko na to so na omo de emie kuro na ekuro dada ekuro hwan kura na etumi kuni se omo de boba na gu social media e na omo de number abole ho e na omo kire se woto na adan ade enko a Ama editia your spirituality. Eduane ani yedi spirituality. The way obi yare a yehedi doma no nanka no moto ye way of life. No, these people have destroyed it, and we are also making it worse by selling it as spirituality. If this is spirituality, then no need. Go back to your land and use the stolen things to build yourself. This is what they told themselves. Kwana kwa se omo na se omo niama na bra na besua ne ye na wi a wakoton ama omo. And they did it for their generation. I said, this is someone who invested in his wickedness, whatever you call it. This is someone who is investing into the generation. Do we do these things? We're taking a time. Investing, running around, baby, obenyania ope. Any time will be BM, bibia bone shine, and dre ya spirituality na bone shine, ne ye kontokwa, ebe did you be or tiny baby atem, just so that we can have whatever. We are not generational thinkers. So when you talk of liberation for Africans, you don't know what to say. Omo say ko wi a omuni amanyina fa ko ye wo ho na wi a wadane wani akono akoton ama om. While years go by and new generations come, you will be well educated and well cultured, and then this family that you used to envy will be in shambles and complete disarray. Tell me if this has not worked for them. Says you obi the ship abetena ase mo betena mu nko. Obi anfa ship mo betena ha. But mo awon na mo befa kwa aduase nyina so na mo akọ. Aye te se me de membo obi bo so amenyo. This plan has worked for them. So you then offer them a piece of your civilization in exchange for their leftover inheritance. And as they agree to follow you, you then take them through real slavery and colonization. Is this not what is going on? Tell me what else. And by one branch and work room and mama following it or pay a day. Is there life in our own country? Uncle be quite down. Uncle be unco. Nkola na ikọ because one kwa nya aduane ndi enye easy enkrofo kwa ayi enkrofo yi ho Arab countries nko bibini ko eden wo are they better of people omo ye better than us in fact mo ha Lebanese fuyi aden just asem no kwa wo kan won to me nkan ye cause it doesn't make sense. See, they plan well and made these things stress free so that for this they don't have to do much. Now Bible one so broni bia be gina defend the Bible da. Enya mo na mu defend. When who dey baby dey yellow one mo abedu. Until they can handle us like a cotton wool. Cause adwina ye mra bafoma to the nonsense degree. Ni ye te ho no ye bre ya ampo ye patcho se mo be fa ye nko. Munye paper ma ye betue sika bia na ye nya ye nuanom no so bi dwe nkrofo sika kromfo na ewom ni abodamfo na ewom no mo gye nkrofo sika fam omo gye na mede wo kwa ha na wakoton ne ka na ode ama na ode kwa on be fa ne nko na ote honom nyame betua mo kapapa mo amutan mo ho na mo amuntan mo ho no so mo ye leaders no so mo mekro mo ye easy ne nkola ne ntena ha na nko bi wo 20,000 30,000 odi kotua connection ma so fa ne nko abrochi no nko ye den 20,000, 30,000. And Kaban fe bin kan ho non start farm. Ya ma farming cry a time. I say a punishment. Ya won penifo wo krom ha. Omo soro mu yi brofo bing. I know they see you po. Obi na abre no wa plan ya hihye nia mama ne generation. Say ya du obroni 100 ejina ho a metumi abo mu nyina. Enso tumi bo omo. Utumi bo omo. Wa akwa American embassy akoye interview da no. Wa hu gina awie nim. No respect. Ujina ewie ni mu a, obedi lie mu a na okoduru wono mu a wakoto psychic bi. Ete hono mu na obisa wa few questions na wate etiam. Obi ejina wo, obibini oye adwuma wo hokro mbu bibini. Akonwa kora mfa bi nsi wo mountains. Adentia. Adenya ye wo we that say wa ha, anka omo mu tue sika na omo be hata omo ho no omo akọ. When am in woko, if there is anything spirituality, this is it. Liberation for this continent and our people. Kwa brochira frustration ye high. First no monka. Na et obi to so wa brochira na ye so you obi say they are telling us the truth. Enya easy o. Even those who have made it. E wa brochira no kra they know this place is a better place but ye ya kromfo na wa ha. Etu kwotena brochira na ye na be set company wa ha frustration no. The only thing that is working in abrochire, making abrochire, structures a woho, mra a year juma, any discipline a woho, and no yadane mwa, to me mani ye juma waha. Uncle Bibini kwa eden wa abrochire. Education, fine, ubia wo access to it, a krum hana yeteno. School na maye wo hono, MPs ahino mumakobi, kada na mumankobi, hospitals na abinde ano. How many, ena momoko? Obi enkobi obi entanyo bi o hwe mama ya nhwe se eniame we ya anye ni ya the worst is about to happen to us me na make sure mark my words is we don't need money, we don't need weapons, we need the mindset, we need to change our mindset, we need to think broad. Yeah, too narrow in our brains. You show ego, we don't even know how to manage power. Me uye mi say misume yobi media say me wo ayipa anka meka kira ban say anything parliamentary omunyin fi social media no so it's so nasty, it's so shameful. People are investing in their generation, doing all sorts of things for their people. We want money, we will sell everything for money, including our children. And now let me ask you people these questions. Do we have laws in this country that promote or cover surrogacy? Do we have some? Do you know it is going on? How can you help the young ones who want to do this? When you read common internet, $110,000 for somebody to go through surrogacy. Nobody should come and ask me where. You know what I'm saying is the truth. You're too loose in this country. A child is in the womb. Say ye torn no dey na koye ritual, say ye torn no dey na koye de obi enim. Mama fight is alleged in so mutiri so no ma pampa so no ma meche me. It is alleged. Why are we so hypocrite? Why? ade no wo ho enu nie untumi nka ye ku ye ho ye ma bibia pro wa ha propoto. Do we have laws? Do we have laws in Ghana? I protect obi. So obi fit person obey free ni pem ye tua ne ka yie ya hwe ni yie no wa ye ni yie. We are so hypocrite say ye Christian country. Ade e be ma nipa ho atono no ye nye da na nka Christianity de nka ho na forgiveness wo. Nso obi ye mo ade ya na mama ne timeline. Na pok. Hey! Misi mundi mule mo. Ko eh? Hey! Abi before yen ya na ebeku yen ya na ebe wie ye ho because yen penyan sasemetie kasapa ye chi obi ne watena se and wahyehyɛ niama we na they plan for their generation. This will make their next generation see you as gods. Obi na aka kire ne mbasa no o se munyo mu se munkofo mu niama na mu besua na mo san yi nipa foforo no mo nkobiom mo ndede o mo akopim so mo ankasa be submit under your feet. So that omo mani omo mamba ebeba behu mu se mu ye nyankopon ampa ne ampa so obibiniti mi bie nano e kasa wo kwa asore na wo hie obroni asan wachi ni wahie nyankopon nyame betua ye ka papa ye nyansa go form. But in all you do, let them never remember that your civilization was in fact theirs. That you stole and copied and now selling it back to them. They said you should never know this. Na say oh sorry ugina na say akoko nam na wo we. Now ugiji 50,000 Ghana. Asem we ye ka be de wo wasu. We are not focusing on 1,000 10,000. Me say me I am privileged. A man na edo me. I have people I'm say me pay 100,000 in debt. I will just pick phone and call them and they will give it to me. Me a privilege. A man na edo me. A man no so nya man na omo ayete kwadu ni nkate ye no. Real men. But ye betna ne enkata na dabi yambo obodin wa ha ene ne ayeye. Nti it's not about money. Nti so obi tena no ka say social media na no ye na metwe no masere so kwa mata de ba ko social media sika ni ntimi to one Sunday dress amhye. Enya numja o me ka sama kiro say adwuma da yanim say ba bia ye didi ko no say ya yes aniama we ni ya nhwe say aniama ye bedwiri agu. Na nkrofo beba so dia Egypt aye na abrofo na te wo no mo nhwe ni ye Africa and the whole continent especially Ghana the same thing will happen to you guys. Ye kan okra kire mo am mpeda. This is the truth behind secret societies. Wey enti na secret society ba e obibini so akwadwon o join aje o maame ana papa. This has worked for these people. Ti omo fa niama na omo de ye ni sie ma omo nkrofo na omo kire omo na omo de ebe ma ya da na ndwan no eno de omo de beto ha na ya fa na ye defend yama wo dan ina ye square yama bible ye square uko school na o graduate na the square eche atu utiri so unti ase se utiri so no wa pampa so wa ubre ni ye cage no eno ti na leaders wo krom ebinu mu ye wrong decisions. Only America for beku wako fam Ghana for America ina aba. Do you know how many Ghanaians travel to America in a month? Do you know how many Ghanaians omo America? Omo show omo family say waha. Though it's difficult. What did you do before showing ostrich? Because yeti kroma ampanifo obi enka obi asem. Omo na omo de omo from bishop to who? O come masema na eyo omo ya ba omo de betumi aka bibi a kire obi a mo ntwen na mo behu. The other day no omo ye election no was ehwa abrekuma na said dey ntokwa isi wo hoi. No mo interview a gentleman, he said something and me mu shame. Minim se panin bi tie sa asem na. Minim de wo obefa no. O se e beduru ba bi nim panimfo ne ye bekasa ye ntie nam se ei. No kasa o kasa so se ye ni bibia ye bewu fo. Me mu shame papa. Because social brand you gina ho ni nsu ewo ni mu o de kasa asem ni nim de so ma friend ne na kasa aboa de kwan bi so minim how we take these things. Because social media fame media, I don't know what people want it for. This is where we are. Obi ayeta plan we nyina ahihye niama e de ama ne ba bro kire de na eguro wo ho. In a year, this year this year ebru a yedua no awia de na yedua ye na ba. Banche a yedua na awia de no abo aya akese ebru a yedua ne this January no abo ma ebru ni po minya ba bia mi budi egu. Enkrofo we de na omudua enya grass a ye de feed na ntwie na omudua wo ho. But they are okay e de ntia. They are content with what they have. They are principled. We lack this. If there is any power we want to use, let's use power for these things. So we can structure our place so that everybody can be here and behave like a human being. We take your time. Take your time. Invest time. Invest money. Invest energy. Bibia wom and omudio mercy ye. Ye. Obroni, hono when we ka ochi. When we fear our team. So pre bibia no pre amani generation. We don't care about tomorrow or no dream tomorrow. That is the only difference. If you think about tomorrow, we will give opportunities to those who have abilities. Do we do that here? And knowledge that is ours is stolen, and our memories wiped off from it. Then we become slaves to the new owners who resell back our own stolen civilization with a reduced impact. So when baby ayejina mo kokun dia mo benye biara mo ye dia mo beye biara munya ya na mo dia mankrofui. This is our condition. We've lost ourselves and everything. If one of us remember we will hate him and kill him. Kwame Nkrumah was telling you what I am telling you. What did you do to him? Because we feel sugar is sweet. If sugar is sweet in your mouth, I'm telling you, honey is healthy and is equally sweet. Inti adia ube die wochna. Any adia anka ube di no chna ma wahoden no kanu ne yepesiu. Yepeniaman tem. They select who benefit from what and who doesn't. Into oma ye secret society, oma ye Bible, oma ye way occult, oma ye say. Edio. And the rest is kept for the selected few through secret societies. This is what brought about these societies. I be before some joining. This gave birth to the origin of bloodlines from the royals and rulers of the new world. Entity. If you want to do spirituality, understand bloodlines first. Understand bloodlines first. Your ancestor told you that blood is thicker than water. Nenyense humbi no oka. Ombe bisa se busua ben na wo frimenton ben na wo bo. Na se omu nimyansa ma omu ama blood groups, na omu cover bloodlines in the app. Omu fam beto ho ma won hwehwe. So obi hwehwe so obi ye ne ba, e de na ye omu hwe nye ne DNA. DNA na de na omu de ye. The secret is kept for the selected bloodlines. Are you part of it? Bibisao. We're ready. Africans. Africa. Oh, no. Oh, can't say. No more can say. And let you ha. Oh, a platform way so. Now me can't say. Now on tia say a comment section won't be some. In fact, you can walk to my office and ask me. Don't go and ask your WhatsApp group 50 cities leader. If they don't know, they will not tell you, oh, me name yet. They will condemn the thing and condemn me on top. Tender fire you. This knowledge, 50 cities cannot give you this knowledge. So if you don't know, tell them you don't know. But they will lie and insult me on top. Yes, mo janka wenim. Afesu so bia uhunu no platform we so no ko hunu akacha nse uhunu no heaven and also die na uhunu. Ade omuchia ne se obebo midi se uhunu me Maame grace so ene na omu de asimi so. Mo ma me nda wa na me mbo mabrewa in grace. Last week, you know, Obi was spiritual Maame stress o ti the way me ka say ntima shete till deck no cracking it. Almost your face did if I me malo. Obi said I will come where you are man. Tim say that's not all the way. I'm still 19. What's your time with Maame Grace with the prettiest preacher? We are discussing mystery schools of the bloodlines. So if you want to practice spirituality, the first step is what I'm giving you today. Intina maybe sasa me den na machire wemu. Actually layman. For example, what are the things that make it hard for people to do well, to live happily, or for us to come together and find peace in the world? Yebeye den. Edi empa na yebe titire bi before. Before they want to me and find good basket ba kumu. That thing, I don't know why. Oh, we are saying, Uncle Beka one, I can. The Krum house on young town. I done him, me say, yeah, dear, and yet, young some hope on a boy, and some witty and a boy. We are so wicked and bad. Have you ever wondered why people just can't stop hating each other and why can't everyone work together for the common good? I didn't be before yet. Patrol once and actually me why. I then yenti mean to not say. In fact, let me say again. What are the things that make it hard for people to do well, to live happily, or for us to come together and find peace in the world? I then for before. Oh, once and natural. Have you ever wondered why people just can't stop hating each other? And why can't everyone work together for the common good? Aden tia. Oh, once and natural comment section, what? Mentias you. Yesubani de. Some individuals believe they are the custodians of ancient wisdom, convinced that only they possess genuinely mature perspectives. It's not true. You over him millions near Ghana. You dozen. Won't want me show be what? Leave everybody know nya dia ope. Ntina me say me ye so focus. Sa won fa wasem ba me wa me hu time me nkai wupo. Because me need competition. I don't need drama to be relevant. I attract love. I attract attention. Inti me need drama to do that. Da ben yankasa ye betimi ahwe ye hunu ya ese nia me. And I mean ye say we ye dear. They believe their minds are different from everyone. It is fine. Keep it. Only a select few are considered deserving of understanding the true secrets of science and the deeper aspect of reality. They are saying they are go school them. So Maame nya doctor, we no be trusted dem nya da. Che say ya say bibia, ba kura wo kwa almost wa monti ne de wakoyi. Friend is a visual art and the art, the art kan hu. Abofra ni faili we SHS pa na brabo ni nyina apem. Adan kra ne yete sa na yeti kromu ha. Adan ni yeti kromu ha. Ni ye ma obia opportunity. Se wunya faili a yese kon of deck you said e no betro 8 times. Say yan of deck a anka se me judge. Anka so for no mechi omo papa. Omo tutonga omo ntua. Omo pe bibia free including pussy. Omo pe ni free. Ka omo na mechi omo papa. Cause wa unim papa na wanye no wo na nka mechi. Enti no obia na we no ye say e no call school no wanye say e no ye dia baba bibia mu. Nti ye say ye selected few bi pe e no omo wo kwan. Aden ye say ye dream senya ye be den ya build your mind. Why now man opportunity? Mo bimbo wudin sesi asa o Maame so because oh jai and so be so na no be say wa or na no be say without thinking sa ability na wukita can save part of the nation. Yet na ha senya he ne yeko. Yen forget it. Eniama bibi say na ye be ye dan yetinya ye amana ye. It is only they who are worthy of knowing the secret they have stolen from the ancient civilizations. Into abrofu pampa no pete and ye nua ba akuso nya opportunity no kwa no kra de yen ache tight corner the more. And it is their bloodline that makes them special. What is your bloodline? And what is your bloodline? Tell us. Even bloodline text nimpo omama na ye so difficult say nye school bi e na akọ wura mu na wo ni sika pa omama wo nyempo na hu da no mu hu wi amaka to say ye de ye hu ye nya wo hwe na mo your own people ademu person mo wipe the true bloodlines ni na offer na mibisa. They suppress it and conceal it, leaving the rest of us to navigate our lives without knowing the true nature of existence. That's how I see Africans. Because we have everything. So if we allow these people to call us poor, then we don't know our true existence. I'm telling you. Because come to think of it, knowing everything we have, yen crampo nanka ye true nature of existence. Our weather alone is the evidence. The minerals that grows out of our lands is a proof. Still yehu yehu ano. Oh Africa. Oh Africa. Still yehu yehu ano. As a result, we constantly trip over one another. Yebe kun yehu. Hinder each other's progress. So we can see a chain. We quarantine or yo bio. So say we poso. Odi ko concern wo phone so ani dem wi a opeso be prove bibi. Obi onim nyanse bia nim say nyo mate ni obi a. Tis obi a wagimi. Facha me. And engage in behaviors we claim to detest or time, all due to our lack of access to the truth. Ye nim ya ye no be ye ne de so ye mane nye. Ya ene ye ho ene ye mpe bone ye mpe adwamambo nso eno a ne ye ne ye ti asori dem oh forgive 77 times and 70 so be ye ya na mama ne deadline. I don't know, we are hypocrites, papa. In fact, what do we get in doing that? All due to our lack of access to the truth. We lie to others, lie to ourselves. In fact, we lie even in our graves. In fact, we even lie to our ghosts. We are liars. Because all the tools we are using are from them. And we used to, they know us from beginning to the end. They know us blue. They know us in toto. Oh, your muse ombe. Oh, your muse ombe demonstration. Oh, your muse. In fact, your move plan be as you told me say tolong. No more than sing. Because ye ready, say ye be finding a way. We want our enemies to find a way for us. We are jokers. It's heartbreaking to think that the truth feels so monumental that it drives these people to protect it fiercely, fearing that their next generation might lose it and never know it. Inti no mu miemu ma ye yenso emfire ho. Na yebo generation, we don't care about you. Na ke yetikroma ye ton asase. What to be da? Negotiations kura ye enim ye. Na document kura ye nhwe. Ye hu sika ne se na ye hu popu se che. So if one of us has the ability to download and is telling us, instead of listening to it, ne ya peke de resonating yenso ya build was ne yenso ya start bibi ye teach wa ne ya gada ye ho na omo betumi asesa mboba omo betumi a blocking nsuo omo betumi aye tuduro omo betumi a create bibi na omo aye no da bi otan me se group no ko bie wa puase kora meti ko bie wa puase 50 cities group no so ko bie wa puase kora meti. In those times, many men felt the need to form secret societies and mystery schools to keep certain knowledge hidden that could be accessed by a few selected people. Se fanise se si empo ye bies opportunity na mawa ubenya 3 years de atena ho asua o pike ba ko na wo de nam na wo kwa asan akose nipa ne so aka. This is where we are. So how long, how far can we go as black people? Wait a question na me be sound. You want to talk spirituality? This is the foundation. What is your bloodline? What do you know? What spirit are you calling? The covenant na one ne wo. Ha! O friend nananom. Nananom ne de he. En samanfo no. E na wo frɛ ana so sɛ dia yesnache omo kɔ ye no omo yira ye na wo frɛ ana nananom na omo yesunsun fa ne honam fa no ana energy na ehuva wo fie wo na omo tumi chitu bibi mu no eno na wo frɛ. What are you calling? Tell us. So we are comfort, we are whoever. Now what knowledge about this? I come and tell us the energies you people claim you are calling. Ye bisa masam so amusi ye buaf. Enso musi obi enso bibi. Mo ma kire ye enso ni ehu ba bia mu free ba eno so aye problem. It is only a ghost. Now betumi de na to dua na abobam. Aka kire wo ana ade ewu emu. Real spirit. Ye beto aso de ye ntwen. Nti suban bi nti ena sa knowledge we mu kai say occult guy bi betro or platform no so say because I want to say everything every Sunday nti knowledge ensa some dey to abonte kwa na me dey to I should keep quiet mu kai because if ebinum suban nti na na omo de hye dem basesi sa era na atwam. As the majority struggled with a lack of education and understanding, sa diama we nti na sa niama ina akoso. It's a sad reality that so many lived their lives as if they were merely working to survive, burdened by endless toil without the chance to explore the deeper truth of existence. Is this the case of Africans? Amucho. And as generations come and go, they select who join secret societies to enjoy the hidden truths of life liberation and to be gods over the masses. Maame Grace said, "Yeah, make this knowledge open. No, be unfunny abilities in picky keys are able open the app, and no na be a problem. They want to control the masses, no matter than your occult grandmasters in the name of bishops. Say see a threat in them for be who be mo. Apu. And for be who be no more. The other day I saw a video, a man, a bishop, selling a spiritual ATM card. Say be expire in 6 months. I was like, oh, at this stage of our lives, oh, erade. Nipa da seni asumu asore na papa ya bo wasum na wo sere. Up to now, this era, mama mo 5 years. One hwe kura kan bibia ye behuru. Na am kam chiro because era no change a shift. Said the other control masses who the fear, who the threat, who the saying, and because on no one knowledge in the begina wa who nim or the bribri when you so somewhere in a trim. This secret became the basis for power and wealth being passed on from one generation to the other through bloodlines. Wakoye pastor wo na sorry na yekese no ye yiwadi a ugina ho kasa. Ghana na efun kese o mo chiw immediately. Uwom na wudi bi ni de we hu senye. Because ode na asore ne be ma no wagya ne ba ne wo ho. Ode be ma ne ba. Say mu start asore ne when ode ama ne ba. Ugina ho wusu. Ko trace Jesus bloodline na efiri hi ne ko hin. Every David is soon abaha. Wo African you jina say Bible de ben ye covenant wo ye spiritual Israelite. You a joker. Where Egypt wo ho? Oh pray spiritual Israelite. Ama mungu ni pe ni masisa o. But things changed at a point in history when men began to wake up. They say it's a threat ni na ala wu. They say ontumi hunu obi abiem wo asore dem akakakra bi akade. People develop a sense and demonstrate that they are capable of understanding if they are taught. That is why this platform will never go down. Won't you exit? Me say the way the platform is running, I am proud of you guys. Your comment is the evidence. Andrea, maybe say what else? We will get there. I am so sure. And if they are taught correctly, like it is here in Crawford, we will do it, and we are going to do it on this platform. So this platform is here for all. This platform is saying that rise and save yourself because you are your own Messiah. This is what Maame Grace is saying. Nobody is small, nobody is big. Obi enyo bia. Eye knowledge you know, and odi hune now. So wunim no nusu ni ma, mubetumi abom no mo create bibi bigger. This is what I'm saying. The Bible has said it. Also, knowledge is power. Also, lack of knowledge, my people perish. So, acquire these two and see who is a pastor and who is a bishop. So, use the money and become obi. This is simple. Use your own accoutrement. Would you find it from others? Find it from anywhere and build yourself and see. And see yourself glow and grow in glory. Now will shine, it will sparkle, sir. You are you. If you are not there, nothing is there. This is what I'm saying. That era resulted in revolution and independence from the late 60s to the end of apartheid in the 90s. A trim. A pass it. Gradually, in near mess, completely so. And sesa kra sesi no there are places obroni kra obibini kra ankoje dan wo ma motete abrochire ni munim baby a before no door so pe no mu ina movie out of that place. There are places they don't even want to see blacks there, blah blah blah. And sesa completely, but sesi ye ko yanim because first na shop bi wo kro obroni ntumi nkom first no na obibini kra to ndwoma no mu di broni anim na betare so sa niam ni nyina sesa and sesa kwata but we will get there. This is why I tell blacks that remember your suffering, so you were able to build out of pain. But the 2020s came with another era of change, an awakening era. Started so question bibia. ofre bi nka me say senka bishop fo we num ene sa asofo nka mo ye pa no mo dom a anka aha no mo bewu ada me say one of them told me say ade na me ye is putting them on their toes. The hypocrite ones are there no mo pupu om to ebi kura nya adwuma da mo ba wiase krofo botom na claiming they have power. Oh, power for years Canada them nada. Why the struggle? People are beyond showing that they deserve to be educated, whether classroom or where. People are eager. Akasa nkrofo be jai so obi ka tram say kofure sunsum weni and asunsum weni and so very soon no be hu say no so ho bepa. Now they get an education beyond their imagination. Knowledge is now here. Exposure is here. Revelation platform is here. And it's doing great. It's doing marvelously well. I just say, something is happening. Take a critical look at social media. Those who were threatening people, and I free way, and I way free, now people don't take care of them. People are now seeking for knowledge. Who need knowledge? No more. People are awakening seriously. They say, no, the nananum and the blah blah blahs. They say, from gradually. We will get there. You see, first, no crofobia no more can't be trying any pay, Johnny no more. Yes, jokers. The people are awakening. Omu nyani. Into your concert and our time, Besson, Ghana for me, Domo, Papa, they will look at you like they don't know, say you day. Ombe to me, the Juada shall Benadayem, Ghana for. The secret societies are not secret anymore. Into the Mibisas almost say, I'm fapping me then. Because the knowledge was what they were holding. Now the knowledge is out. So why are they still there? It's a question. You don't get angry. All the hidden truths are made open. I just say you refuse to give yourself time and effort. And will be able to me the why go. And the truth also is that people better wake up to the fact that unless they wake up and do something about it. Because now knowledge is not held in secrecy. Until you don't just listen to Maame Grace. You yourself sit down. Adiana meka ni nyina kukokukom na wanso bisa wo ho question. Na wayi bi afim na wo di bi asisu wherever you are. Ade bi obi de be ma wo bia wankasa kom yi bi film fe bi kan yi bi film fe bi kan yi bi fi enye ma wa enye ma obia. Eye ma wa fa bo wo bra. Don't be controlled by anything. Utie we are you so adwen. Emobia and dada, be in control. Do not move towards spirituality because of your problems. No problems so change. Move towards spirituality because of your growth. So you are able to solve your problems. Because problem, the finish. Was assist obi ni problem asan. Obia wo Lazarus obia wawu atete apro na bra bo mini abema. Obia nye obia. On solving a busuafo nyina problems in move towards spirituality because of knowledge, because of your own growth, your own spiritual growth, so you are able to solve your problems. This is what I'm discussing with you. You choose to be enslaved by religion and dogmatic principles. It was a choice you made. For your path to awakening and having access to ancient wisdom hidden in your DNA is yours. And no dear say wompe is in your DNA. And no that is who you are. And it is also your choice to be held down in slavery by the same system. Into the nine nananum so na hoso ye kwa wo hye and the amfa one but Jesus na say jeja wo ho na sa sembi to wa ono ze wara obi so ma me ntu Christopher onum na omomo onum so wa wo tietie asem ni wie na wantena se na wo nya ready so betu anamon for wo ho na se wo so wo do ho ko brabra obi so a ene omo betwu condemn so wo kwa akosom whatever in the name of awakening na your own wahala. So the evidence is here with us in Africa. We fight for religion and no ye fight for. Eniame no metumi ku nipa ana ku Africa for sunsun bebi nie ye be kun tokwa for religion. Na ye fa sa ntokwa na ye ku for religion ne emfa nsesan ye generation. Nti nka aban na failure nka sofo so failure because nipa ne do so ho. E de na omo ye. Apart from kasahunu maka so one be come here, me be come wo. Come in kada unza na say me kan sofo asem. I will be coming now yet to say minimum. We gossip and envy ourselves. We don't work together for progress. There be down to be fair before night enum go that basket baakum. You catch them. Me see me be a Revelations platform. The agenda was we becoming bigger than Gaia. Nipa wo enyo no anko bi enim no. Okay. And I mean yeah video enti we there na wo ye wo di episode 30 now the 2 hours etwa. Wo ka chakra cross chakra. Inde ose wapo. Onu be di obi atem. You decrease. Who born you? Kolana what Revelations platform no so omo enum na hoden wo. Mo no mo de beba. Na yeso na omo delete comment no. Omo mo de ko fie omo wo ho a. No ma delete comment. Omo pe omo be prison because I advert no mucha. The reason they are all over advert. So people will come and for them to scam them until they are saturated all over baby a obehu omo. 2 views kura no omo si ho to play advert said omo be penipa. We don't get that time. So focus and go. The biani ene nkrofo ko na de bia wote oba bi wada kura ne ene wo ko. You fight against each other and prevent ourselves from developing. We hate ourselves. To our dream and dislike our nature. We are poor and can't raise our consciousness without scamming one another. This is what is going on. The only abotre no atamu di no de ko na we ye say na nkonkonsa when they toxic e kumtina me spirituality ni obi eni bosom ko bi wonyame bi wo bosom bia ka bosom ni bekunu say am papa because you are lying and na I was looking at this nigger's face and I'm like wow. When I was going to confront it, my daughter, no lawyer, and I said, Mommy, go with one of, if you don't want to go with me, go with one of your lawyers. In fact, you can go with one of your client's lawyers. I said, no. I just want to go and see this nigger and see Adi Obeka. So we still born and Shatawali. Are you mad? Do you think I chase publicity? You decrease. We should be a platform no puasi, group no puasi kora memeti. This is how we hate ourselves. So to be bio. Enkrofo mo te brofo no mo wa brochire no mo adwen ye aduma no mo de brofo no ye politics. Omo fan support kokonsa. You are supporting somebody to lie. Because of your mental issues. Yebe bro, yebe bre papa. Yebe dinti yebe say bibia sa toxic way na eku ye nyina. I don't know where it will take us to. You can see these two people that I'm say okay problem bang and I say me one I say me quite no make some be permanent to a platform so you decrease I sell my platform for you. The true knowledge and truth of the universe are hidden from us. We have been miseducated by an elite class that believe they are better than us. Now you know. What is your plan? I didn't able to me. See what is our plan? Because if you tell any African say problem we know only, but what to do is the problem. So now we know. So we've been miseducated. And say, what is your plan? What do you think we can do? What is your plan? We have been given a religious system and a principles that can easily be manipulated. We serve and they lord over us. What do you think we should do about this condition? We are always serving. We will defend the serving and the worshiping. Now you know, what can we do? They are holding the truth and keeping it a secret. And even in a world where truth and awakening are here, we refuse to wake up. Your condition in here, what can we do about this? All these are questions. For we now pay to be enslaved. Ha! Ya nuanum ni bi mpo betwie binum adi na ya visa ama no ma dio musika bebre no dane dem na wada. You are cursed for putting people through this stress and you are sleeping and eating. You are eating death. The pain in people will pollute the air you breathe. We pay to be enslaved. You ever call ne yakoni e bre no makoja yenya to omakoje binum asi wo. We now put the shackles on our hands and feet. Sesi obroni bia ni wa ode enkenchen anankensen ba be so bia nan ne nsa yan ne de so yensa. Is this what we want? We pay to be distracted. Yebeko asore ne yakotue sika ne ya programming. Today, the knowledge about your frequency and vibration is seconds away from you. How do you get there? Also, one kasa wuni sa second no. Wo de kwa adwuma akɔgye sika tua bills. Wo pay sika, wunya sika yi. Ato asomdwe ama. The truth about your mind and energy is seconds away from you. Do you have that seconds to check it out? Do you? Ye ni 1 minute. Ye kwa adwuma. Ye ni adaje po edididi. Ye ni adaje ede hwe ye ho. Ye sit down, ye talker, ye kwa adwuma. How do you reach that seconds for your own life? Tell me. Do you have seconds for yourself? Obroni ahihye sa niam we nyina no nim nyansa. Nti ni yi ani nyina no wa plan vacation aka ho. Obibini se oni time. Ade ba ko wa yes ankosi hwe so. Se wonni plan na wonte sa niam we ase a wo bebre papa. Nyame na mebodua. The lies of religion and miseducation for control can be exposed if only you open yourself to the new reality. Anka sofo we mu. Anko just say ya dwene say ye hu ade na ye hu o. Like ya dwene say the other day now I was listening to something. And me who say asofo mpanyimfo ni bitete wo na omo hwe nipa no na o kasa. And I'm say enti nkrofo mpanyimfo ye omo ti we. Enti omo ka enti adsen na omo dwen. Na me bisa me ho say na nkrofo yi papa ya sem o kan omo hwe ne say enti san na omo dwen. Me ka asem na omo behu nipa na ayete say nso nka ya asem papa nka say me bisa wo. Asofo bishop. Bishop wo mu hunahuna nipa o. Na mpanimfo omo te wono omo tie papa na oka me nkwa ha me follow we me nye say we ni we obema we ni we. I'm like was he not once upon a time a son? Enti omo friend spiritual father ni nyina no omo so. We can only do this and be truthful when we kill the fear in us and stop pampering some people. We have to stop pampering some shitty stuff. And yes, I am called baby. Assembly ni pay ke wow, unim sa some okay doesn't make sense. Now to one hour born some. Hey, serious so. Is it a spell? Is it a spell? The shift from the old ignorant world is here. And those who choose to wake up will be awakened. No more ehunahuna. Anga, who are you to beat someone in front of police? Not to think of an MP. Say obi ensuro hwe biem. Momo abro maame. Police for wa abro. Someone with the way esem putting your man right. Don't use your power to abuse anybody. Akwana sama okamoma mu yemu nhyehyem na mu ye mpanifo. Why? Na mu betumi a mu yi political stuff ni be sensitive ones no. Any court in some sensitive ones no and free social media ne so because we don't know how to use social media. Sometimes that's how I think. Obi rejoice. Social media e serious. Nti obi so bo no so obeye bi. Nti ye ho papa na ye ho boni. Ade enya enye. It's not done anywhere. So we don't pamper such things. I don't really care, Mum. But as conscious people, no. It is not about being selected. It is about you making the choice. That is why my mystery school is coming like Kakai. It is not going to hide privileged knowledge to teach to the selected bloodline. We are not doing that. We are leaving it as opportunity. When you have the time and you make the little effort, you get the keys to unlock yourself to your level. It is rather going to bring to light those truths that have been hidden and make it open to mankind to have access to ascend. The editorial here is not for food or class 1 students. You see what I've just given you? It is not for, it's for ascension. It's the real deal to break the shackle of reincarnation. Until we do this, your life may be difficult. For in the new world, we are all going to be wise and wealthy and grow in good health. Are you ready to do this for yourself? Where you will not depend on anybody, whether small or big. You are doing these things all by yourself. This is what I'm saying. This is the foundation of calling for spirits. Enti medical church sum nibi. You bet to us our episode way so next week. Now you to us the next week for you to know how to the spirit are afraid to dream, near afraid to nipem, near call him near bahi, so that will be open your eyes. So who baby na who set up now apa will be afa. Now ko ye dempo. Come along with me as we liberate our minds of different realms. Next week we will get through to these spirits. Energy no when I will be a shim no kono ye nipa. Obaba ko beba as what? O friend na obefriend as what? Obi a sun fa and I wonu ni nipa fa. They are there. Jesus is one of them. Oni papa. The Nephilims are one of them. Angels ni nipa na wo womo. Se womo ewu a omo ye spirit, omo ye nsamanfo. Wo from abefro omo sen. Edin mu na omo tena. Na deities na mo frefre so omo firi hi. Wo from edin mu na omo tena. Episode aye na no. Na hyase ne fapem na mede ama no. Se one take covenant ne bloodlines ase a very difficult for you to understand spirituality in the first place. Not to think of calling for spirits and where to call them from. And to come along and let's liberate our minds. Why? Of different realms. Until you better watch our same episode way so next week. All your questions, just throw it there. I will answer. Thank you so much. I love you. Lot. Shalom. Peace.